welcome back to Danganronpa! Today in this episode, we're gonna talk to Kyoko, because Kyoko is asking us a question. Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation. It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared? No. To reject me so simply! Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay. Moxo, you're such a pushover! Thanks. Now then, shall we? But Kyoko, we're besties! So, Makoto, first, I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses? I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me. Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living. Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer? Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now. Okay, we're bringing Kyoko. I don't remember this scene either. This, I don't know why, but the further along we get, the more foggy my memory gets. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. This was the last chapter that I did before. And for chapter 4, I'm going to be completely lost because I think I remember a little bit, but like, I barely remember chapter 4 because I never played chapter 4. I just watched the anime, so I think I might know, but I don't remember all that much. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment. Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies. The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was made me feel a little bit more comfortable. Yeah, she's a professional, man. Makoto, I found something. You did? You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore in his left hand? He did? Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it! Anyway, you said he had a watch? Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6? But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that! Bedtime for all the little boys and girls! So, if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Oh, broken wristwatch! And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. Oh! You're right! There's something white in there. Can you try and pry it out? Me? Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper? Was that all he had on hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it? I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body. Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Oh, Kiyotaka's scrap of paper. Is there anything on it? Did you see if there was anything on it? The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse from the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository, all the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. And within like a minute or two, like it was barely anything. I just can't see how that's possible. Further, it seems that Hifumi died from a blow to the head. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which we found in the nurse's office. But when we found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean? But who would do that? And why? And why? I thought we were gonna see something if I clicked his body again. No! Okay, we need to talk to Kyoko. Kyoko, can we look at Hifumi's body together, please? So, did you find anything? Yeah. I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper? Hifumi had hidden on him. Hidden? He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see? In his pants? Wait, so you... It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means. Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up. Well, I think of how it was stuffed down his pants. It's like, it better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note? I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet up in the equipment room at 6 a.m. That sounds very familiar. Yeah, it sounds like Hiro's note. That's it. It's the same thing Hiro said. Then he was telling the truth. Although, it's not exactly the same, is it? Yeah, because it's the equipment room. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet at the rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 a.m. and the place is different. But the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m. Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh? Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to part of it being ripped? Makoto. Could you maybe explain it a little more? She's gonna be like, could you use your brain maybe? Think carefully. Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea. What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. The note Hifumi had! And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right? If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said is that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. E-handbook! Okay! Class trial time? Already? What? Oh. Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! But Monokuma, this episode's only like 11 minutes long! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death! And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. The usual spot! Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school! Okay. See you soon! Okay, Monokuma. It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest yourself, and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right. Well, we'd better get going. Okay. Okay, Kyoko. I gotta walk here myself? There's nobody else around? Can I, like, go into here? To the store? There's no running away now. The red door, I have no choice but to go through it. Ow, I can't spend any mono coins. Dang it. Okay, I didn't expect the trial to be so soon. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there... What? Hello! Hello! He's multiplied? Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Huh? Can we just get on the elevator already? You're not playing along! We're not here to play with you. Okay, fine. Then, if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train, elevator. I'll see you guys down there. Okay then, shall we? Hold on! I'm not mentally prepared yet! You'll never be mentally prepared! You can't run away anymore, hero! You're gonna pay for your sins! I told you already I didn't do it! For serious! That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume? Or the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get in the courtroom. She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. Ah, sad! The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. And the whole elevator is so much more empty now. Oh my gosh. Oh, we can talk to everybody. Okay, I'm gonna talk to everybody. The story begins when we get down there. Okay, how you doing, hero? It wasn't me! You gotta believe me! Hey, Jessie Jill, how are you doing? Come on, Big Mac, let's do it! Stop calling me Big Mac! It would appear the culprit has been confirmed. The trial will be over in no time. Okay, Byakuya. Were you listening? Wait till we get to the courtroom to begin your arguing. Byakuya, I'm stalling! This episode feels too short! I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude. Okay, and Hina! Let's hurry up and go so we can make Hiro pay for his crimes! Okay, let's go! I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard... Here we go! The doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. Oh my gosh, it's so empty. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. It's so empty. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. Oh, here's the class trial! Look at the room! When I see all you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. And with that, I'm going to end this episode here. So in the next episode, we're going to start the class trial. And it's probably going to be a long one if I remember correctly. So it might be a few episodes of the class trial. I'm not sure, but thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Danganronpa. If you want to, you can like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want, and I'll see you in the next episode of Danganronpa. Bye bye!